Some more Marvel's Avengers. I'm gonna be picking up from after the main campaign. So we got the Spider-Man content, and of course I've got Spider-Man as one of my companions. But I'm gonna um, start moving into the post-campaign content. So some of the stuff that came out, I'm gonna try and continue to do it in order. So some of the stuff that came out like right after, like right or post-launch, I guess. Dealing with the continuation of the AIM story, as well as after that branching into the DLC in order that it came out. So, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and of course Black Panther and Wakanda. So, totally stoked to get into this. We'll see how far I can go before I gotta hop off here. By the way, Happy New Year's Eve to anyone that is will be watching this if you watch it on New Year's Eve. And I hope that your new year starts with all the positivity that it can. All right, so um, let me get my social media updated as usual. Sorry, give me just a second. You know how it is. You know. Okay, copied link. Facebook. Switch profiles. I don't know how far I'll get because I do have plans with my girlfriend. Do some online gaming with her this morning. Doing an escape room with her and her daughter. But I'm gonna do what I can. All right. Try and get through at least one mission here. All right. Post that. Go away. There we go. Edit. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. I know I did. I also wanted to let you guys know I took advantage of the quadruple XP weekend over the Christmas weekend, and I managed to get. Actually, let me just run back in here. I managed to get all of my Avengers. Wow, I'm multitasking like crazy right now. Managed to get all of my Avengers up to level 50. So, here we go. We got Spidey, level 50. Miss Marvel, level 50. Oops. Hulk, level 50. Actually, he's the highest level overall because he's got champion level 3. Tony, level 50. Thor, level 50. Cap, level 50. And Black Widow, level 50. Now, when I say I got all my Avengers, I mean like the core team plus Spidey. Obviously, I don't want to play as any of the new characters until I start getting into the DLC. So, obviously I played as Spidey for the Spidey character drop. But I'm kind of basically now really caught up with where I was for my on my PC account. The only things I don't have is like I don't have legendary gear for everybody. Oh, excuse me. I've been working with Cap to get his gear since he's he's my main. Like, I mean, anybody that knows me knows that that Steve he's my guy. So switching profiles real quick so I can share this post. So I obviously have to gear him up, and he's going to be what I go into most. Let's see. Share this. Post shared. And let's see. Last but not least, the Insta. I gotta add it to the Insta post. Doop. 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 Check. And done. Alright. Let me respond real quick because my girlfriend did just get up, and gotta love that timing. Let me see. Just started streaming. Avengers. Let me know when you guys are ready to play. All right. Now. Oh, hey, what's up, Zeno? Yeah, sorry, I was doing all my social media posting stuff. So I didn't see your comment right away. Yeah, I've been hearing everybody's been raving about Guardians, and I don't know, man. I know it's awesome. I just don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough interest in Guardians overall. I don't know, man. Because the other thing I'm looking at is, like, I've got all the content on here I'm still going to go through. I've got so many other games that I still haven't even touched yet. It's weird, like, there's a part of me that, like, wants to get into Guardians because, like, everybody I've talked to, even people, like, one of my coworkers got it and was like, he got it just because I think he got it on sale or something and wasn't expecting much out of it, and he said it was fantastic. So it's like, I kind of want to get it because everybody says it's such a great game. And even, like, playing a Star-Lord, like, because I know that's the only character you can play as in Guardians, doesn't bother me because, really, he out of the Guardians, he's the character I'd play as anyway. But, I don't know, man. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it. Because, is it on Steam? If it's still on Steam, then I can... It should still... Is it in the winter sale on Steam? Maybe I'll pick it up there. Or maybe I'll see if it's on sale on PlayStation, since I'm kind of doing PlayStation stuff. I feel like I'm gonna end up having to get a PS5 because, man, I'm at a crossroads with my gear. Because I'm like, if I'm gonna go PC, then it's gonna be a big investment. Oh, thanks. Yeah, if I'm gonna go PC, it's gonna be a big investment. It's gonna be, It's gonna be like at least $1,000. I'm thinking to upgrade my stuff because I'm about at the point I'm gonna have to do a full, like, motherboard up. Like, the only things I'd be able to keep would probably be the hard drives, but, like, in order to upgrade to a newer vid card and have it be worth it, maybe I could get away with the vid card, and I still got quite a bit of RAM. I don't know. I'm, like, back and forth. 39 on PlayStation and Steam. Maybe I'll pick it up on PS. Where did you play it? Did you play it on PC or PS? Let me look at my objectives here. Okay, so I have to complete the Shield Protocols faction mission to continue Days Ahead. So Days Ahead, I think, is the next inevitable thing for next inevitable thing for the story in here. Okay, cool. How did you like the gameplay on PS5? Was it good? Did it feel pretty smooth? Like, didn't feel clunky or anything? Let's see, Shield Protocols. So this is what I need to do next. And then this is like cosmic threats. Okay, so I think, yeah, Shield Protocols is what I'll be doing next. So, and then Out of the Shadows Out of the Shadows mission. Okay. So this is weird, one of those weird, like, figure out your next objective. Okay, I need to do this, but in order to do that, I need to do this, and in order to do that, I need to do this. All right, cool. Yeah, I might have to pick it up. I wonder if it's kind of like this, where I know a lot of the stuff, like the PS4 to PS5, they're allowing, like, just like a game data transfer, right? Like, basically, if you bought it on PS4, then you can pretty much, like, just switch it over to PS5 and no additional cost. Which, granted, I don't know if you bought it on your PS5 or PS4. Okay, Out of the Shadows. see if I can find this. That's Family Reunion. Vacation Nexus. Where is this? Out of the Shadows. Out of the Shadows. Oh wait, duh. I know. Duh. I got a way I can. Okay, cool. Yeah, I might have to do that. I don't know if that's gonna be a limited time system or a limited time thing, but I know because like I've got Spider-Man. I bought that on sale. I got this, of course, and if I get Guardians, that'll be 3 Marvel games, ironically. That would be worth transferring over. And who knows if any of the other games, like I've still got Ghost of Tsushima that I want to play. I've got it, and I still gotta go back and do it, and still want to go back and finish up Final Fantasy VII Remake. Okay, so Shield Protocols. If I check this, then it should mark it on the map. There we go, Pacific Northwest. Ooh, a little bit of audio lag there. Okay, here we go. Out of the Shadows. Here we go. But I know, like, the graphics upgrade is good. Oh.
Okay, Commander. How can we help?
Perfect timing. Thanks to those protocols you found, I was able to hunt down S.H.I.E.L.D.'s impounded gear. It's being held in a secure AIM base up north. Weapons, trucks, tanks, everything. Fury was tracking it all.
And you need our help to steal some cars?
No, we're taking the entire base.
Awesome.
I just need a little muscle to do the job.
I can't help you there, but, I know someone who can.
Aw, Bruce. Thanks. Wait, you're talking about...
Yes, Hulk. Let's go get to it.
Yeah, it's funny when the trailers and everything came out for Ghost of Tsushima like frickin' 3 years ago. I was super hyped for that game, and then just haven't even touched it yet. And I really want to play it because somebody also told me it's got some feel of like Assassin's Creed, and I've always wanted, like, I know it won't be actually Assassin's Creed, but like I've always wanted Assassin's Creed for, or like in feudal Japan, and so the idea of having something close to that. Plus, of course, you know, it's freaking samurai and feudal Japan. Like,
I've got operatives en route now. With your help, we can take over that base and reclaim everything AIM stole from us.
I'm really loving the suits that they have in this game. Like, you know, even like the marketplace purchasable suits. I mean, obviously I've got a lot of them. The one thing I would like to see is I'm trying to think of which suit I would like best overall. I think the one suit that I really want them to add to the game, or actually, really just want them to tweak one suit.
You'll be the first wave. My agents will follow and secure the base as you make your way through.
But the one suit that I want them to fix in here that they've already added is they have Thor from Avengers, but they've got him with one of the other like default heads in the game that's like the long hair or the loose hair.
We'll need to hit a security checkpoint first and clear it out. Once you strike, you'll have to move fast. Their alarm system will bring everyone running. Everyone get in position. Ready. Awaiting your signal.
But it's the loose hair, so the hair actually looks good for the outfit, but the problem is that head doesn't have a beard, and it just looks, I don't really care for that look anyway in this game, the beardless Thor in this game. Like, it's not bad, it's not ugly, it's just not my personal preference. But if you're gonna do, you know, an Avengers Thor, like, Thor in the MCU has always had a beard. You can't do Thor, an MCU Thor, without a beard. And I know, like, there's some things, like, obviously the Endgame Black Widow doesn't have, like, has the game's default hair and all that kind of stuff, but it's just, I'd like to see them make that tweak.
How were you able to locate the seized vehicles?
Fury had a tracking device in his favorite truck. AIM disabled the usual shield security measures, but not Fury's. It was hidden too well.
Alright, so I'm gonna continue the main mission. Obviously,
Take these guys down.
I gotta go after the goodies.
Keep your head. Down you go.
Boom! I love the takedowns in this game. Honestly, like the only thing that really this game suffers from is like kind of the repetitive aspects of it. Captain Crunch. Nice. Oh, hey. Where you at? Where's the party happening at? I hear another turret going off up here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Way the F up there. Ah!
Getting our assets back will make a huge difference for us. We don't have the kind of funding we used to.
They never learn.
Looks clear for now.
Whoa!
Let's take these guys down.
Alright, let's see. Okay, so it's the lock thing. Deadpool can't swing on webs. You know, I've kind of talked about it as like when I streamed the Spider-Man content in this game. For translating Spider-Man into this game, I feel like they did a really good job. And the great thing is, watching...
All units in position.
Everyone's in place. Whenever you're ready.
Watching, granted I haven't played the Insomniac Spider-Man game yet, but watching... I've actually watched a comparison between the two. And they even, like, captured some of the movement and stuff, like, and some of the essence of it from Insomniac Spider-Man over to this game. And some of the outfits in here are kind of inspired by the Insomniac side of things, too. So, I feel like...
Approaching security checkpoint now.
Take him out.
Overall...
Roger that, Commander.
It's a pretty... They walked a really fine line, and I feel like they did it really well. Now, obviously, I don't expect it to be as good as Insomniac Spider-Man, you know, but at the same time, this isn't just a Spider-Man game. Huh? Oh, I've seen Spider-Man No Way Home. I guess I'm missing the reference, though. Dang it. Whoa, hey. Bam.
Coming your way.
Team takedowns is a really cool addition to this too. Oh yeah, yeah. I went and saw it the Saturday of opening weekend. So I I was worried about having it spoiled in like those 3 days between frickin' midnight opening and the day I could go see it with my family. Ow, jerk. Just running around being useless right now, swinging at enemies that are just getting finished off left and right. Bringing, dang it.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. This thing just knocks him unconscious.
Not all at once.
Well done. Our agents can take it from here. Go on ahead. See if you can locate our stolen supplies.
Yeah, ironically, I was
Checkpoint A locked down,
talking
Commander.
about,
All units, move in.
I was talking about,
Approaching position.
wanting to go full blackout on social media, which I didn't end up doing,
Then
and
that's where you
thankfully,
head first. Never thought I'd say that.
I managed to avoid spoilers, even though I was, like, I knew I was taking a risk, but I really expected out of any Marvel movie that one would get spoiled, like, right off the bat, and people did pretty good, actually, for, like, the first week.
They've likely called in reinforcements.
It's nice to see the code of the internet is still being upheld to an extent. Amazing movie. Like, everybody that I've talked to, like, there's only like a couple of things, and I can't even really name them off the top of my head, but that they could have done better, but they're extremely minor
We've got
things.
our armored vehicles around here somewhere. Those will be hard.
Overall, like, dang near a flawless movie. And even, like, well, yeah, I don't necessarily want to throw out spoilers in case anybody hasn't seen it and watches this. It's still, I feel like it's still a little soon yet. Ooh, that's 2 pieces of legendary gear, one right after the other. That's nice. I'll have to do some gear comparison a little later. Alright, where else? Where am I going here? Come on, give me my tactical...
Take out anyone you see. We don't want them calling for help.
Can I go this way? Is there a cave? Or am I gonna have to backtrack? I would really love it if this game had like a map, like a overall area map. I feel like I'm gonna have to go back through the gate for this. Yeah, right?
Let's move up.
Well, what's
See if we can
sad
get eyes on the
is
base.
when
They seem to be
we
protecting a
when
larger
we
structure
got
near the
there,
cliffside. Getting a closer look.
when we got there, we had our tickets, reservations and all that ahead of time, but the snack line was insane, and I knew I was going to see it a second time, and my cousin that I live with, I'm assuming he felt the same way, but we actually ended up missing the first like 10 minutes of the movie, so we even missed that whole thing. My other cousin and aunt that we went with told us about it after the fact. So how the hell am I gonna get up there? Let's see if I can do this. Super soldier jump for the win! Come on! Nope, not gonna happen. How do I do that? I have to go off the log? So I missed that whole thing in the beginning, but then when I went and saw it the second time, of course, extremely satisfying. How do I guess I gotta go for that? Can I even get to that? Can I even do this as Cap? This would be like the first platform that I feel like I can't actually reach as Cap. This is kind of weird. Let's see. I think I can hit... Yeah, so, and also between that and Hawkeye, we're getting what everybody's been talking about for a while. So that's really cool. Oh, too early. Okay, okay. I got this, I got this. This is interesting. This is one of the more... This is probably the most challenging platforming in this game I've had to do. So I gotta go from here to here. To there. To there. Whoa! Alright, calm down. Calm down, Steve. There we go. It's kind of fun, actually, kind of, or figuring that out. What did I get out of it? Units. Units are always good. And an epic, insert, which is cool. Oh, and another one. Nice. Bonus chests. Yeah, that movie... yeah, it's like I really want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody, at least not yet.
Let's take these guys down.
Oh, that sucks. Pretty great for that character as well, though. Pretty great.
Keep it together, Avengers.
What did you say? Exposition, I guess, or
Down you go.
pretty great introduction of that character into this universe. And here's the thing now, though, is has it always been the same universe, or is it just this universe's iteration? That's what's interesting. Because with the whole multiverse thing, anything and everything's up for grabs now. Ah! Dang it!
Shelter beneath the dog's protection now.
Got too cocky.
Need an assist here.
Nice work. Looks clear for now.
I should have dodged the other way, because I think that's what got me. I think the dodge was still in effect, that the actual like strike shouldn't have hit me, but I think it had kind of a shockwave effect, and I think that's what got me overall. All right, so we got that. Let's move on. Yeah, so I am loving the fact that Marvel is still going strong, and I hope they keep a good, strong team, like, just across the board. It'll be sad days if Marvel ever gets to the point of not continually doing well. You know, I'm not expecting them to be perfect every single time. You know, there's aspects of Hawkeye that could have been better, stronger, whatever. I mean, and I think I kind of feel that way about all of the series overall. But I mean, they're still great series. Like, they, you know, there are aspects that could be better, but, like, you know, still steps ahead of each of, like, any and every other streaming service series, you know, you can see out there. Now we just need to, you know, keep making good strides with Star Wars, you know. Frickin', as long as Favreau can do it, and Filoni, you know, just put Favreau and Filoni, just hand them the reins, man, and let them get things in order. Yeah, true. It's I mean, with the combination in it, yeah, agreed.
Several AIM units are
Whoops, that was
guarding
a
the
chest
area.
right there.
They're transferring fuel to a nearby Quinjet. They're attempting to escape with some of the SHIELD equipment.
You know what to do.
I mean, even that's awesome. Even Endgame, as epic as that was, and as satisfying as that was, like, it's very similar in kind of like scope and everything. But as far as the elements involved, yeah, I don't know, man. Not and really also because the characters involved too. I don't know if we'll ever get something that has the same impact that Endgame did. Or not Endgame, No Way Home. Like, we might have other, like... Again, trying to be oh so careful about spoilers, but... We might have other crossover events, if you get my meaning. But it really won't quite be the same. And that's kind of largely because of... I think history is a big part of it, you know? It's funny. It's kind of funny, like having this conversation while trying to like talk in no spoiler code speech. Never really played around with the projectile reflection on Cap since I got it on him. It's just really kind of having really a lot of fun with that, like. Some legit Steve mechanics right there.
Okay, take a breather, kid.
Okay. Yeah, right? It's kind of like having to maneuver through like, oh, no, can't say that. Can't say that either. How do I say this without saying any of that? But yeah, like, it's incredible. It's... Even if Spider-Man's not like your main, you know, favorite character, like just overall, it's an incredible movie. My cousin and I, cause see my roommate, I'm trying to think of how else I can say it. Anyways, my cousin roommate, he oh, I gotta destroy the fuel tanks. Oh, I didn't realize that was my objective. My cousin, that was interesting. The fire was actually hurting me. He's a film buff. Like, he's in it for movies, and so it's not like he's a comics fan or a Marvel fan or anything like that. But he is a faithful MCU fan because of the fact that they make such strong movies. So when we were talking about No Way Home, we were talking about how just everything was so well executed. Like, every aspect, there are a lot of things in there that could have just been fan service, but they executed it extremely well. Like, everything had purpose. There wasn't anything that was just for fun, just for show. Like, everything was meaningful. And that is so difficult to do. Oh, dude, yeah. One moment, since it's a moment that they actually shared in the trailers, the reach, I'll put it that way. The moment right after the reach, dude, that got me. Like, that was, and that I was hoping for that. Another thing where, you know, got exactly what I wanted, like where they gave people exactly what they wanted, but it was in a way that didn't feel like it was just for like fan service. Like it again, it had emotional meaning, and that moment was perfect.
We got company.
The other big. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna struggle with your name. Dedene? Dedene? As far as fast leveling up, the best thing you can do is harm room challenge. The harm room challenges. So the great thing about so I'm trying to think how to explain it. When you look at a mission on the map, you can set the challenge difficulty by pressing on PlayStation it's square, but there's a way you can set the difficulty. The difference between the challenge difficulties is for overall regular missions, it's like how many fragments and like the quality of gear and stuff you get. But for leveling purposes, the harm room challenges, the harm room missions don't give you any gear or fragments. So that aspect of it doesn't matter. The experience, though, when you change the difficulty, doesn't change. So the nice thing is you can run through those harm room challenges on a lower difficulty, which makes them easier to complete, and you get pretty good XP chunks from completing them. So for fast leveling, the best thing you can do is those harm room challenges. And if you absolutely want to maximize it out, like the absolute max power leveling, what you want to do is, for one, find out when the next XP weekend is. So like double XP, or some holidays like for Christmas and for Thanksgiving and Christmas, they just had quadruple XP weekends. So, 4 times XP. Then what you do is you go on into the marketplace and get one of the packs that gives you like the 1 day the 1 day XP booster. I forget what it's called, but you can look at the descriptions and see it. So you get the 1 day XP booster, and what that does, or if it's like a full weekend and you're gonna power level through the weekend, you get one of the 3 day ones. You get one of those and activate it, and then basically that adds another 0.5 XP increase. So you're getting 4.5 XP on a quadruple XP weekend with an XP booster. So I had leveled one of my Avengers up on Thanksgiving, and then over like the 3 or 4 day Christmas weekend, they had a quadruple XP mission, or quadruple XP weekend. So I did exactly what I was just talking about. I got the XP booster, like 3 day XP booster, and then just did that, and then just kept doing the harm challenges, and leveled all 5 of the other core Avengers up over that weekend. So for a non-XP, like double or quadruple XP weekend, just get one of the boosters. You can get one of the cheaper packs. And I mean, you don't even have to invest in one of the packs if you don't want to, but you can get one of the cheaper packs, and get one of the cheaper packs. You can get them for like $5 or $7, something like that. That includes one of the 1 day boosters. And if you want a multiple day booster, then of course you can get one of the other packs that has I think they have the max. The most they have is like a 3 day booster, and it will increase your overall XP by another half, basically. So you'll like 1.5 times XP. And then just grind those harm room challenges. That's the quickest way to get to level 50. Now the only downside is your power level, like your overall power level will increase with your level, and your stats will go up. But a big way that you increase the strength and capabilities of the Avengers is your gear too. Now, leveling is absolutely, like, power leveling first is absolutely the way to go, because it makes everything else easier. But then what you're going to want to do is hop in and do some missions for gear. You can see what the rewards are, and vaults are definitely a great thing for gear, because it's got multiple like bonus chest spots in the map overall, and then when you finish the vault as a whole, you'll also be able to get some great gear from the reward chests at the end of the vault. Does that answer the question effectively enough? I hope I explained it well. Other good things, by the way, to go for to help you level up and just increase, like, overall is make sure to pick up your faction assignments. You can pick those up from assignment representative or faction representatives, or from the faction terminals once you get to a certain point in the game. They're like little side things that you can accomplish while you're just playing the game overall. And then there we go.
AIM is retreating to the main structure. Everyone heard that one. We gotta run them scared.
Their Quinjet is grounded. They've gathered the more valuable shield assets at a hangar nearby.
That was nice. Less work for us.
So, what was I saying? Oh, so get your faction assignments and make sure you work on those, because there's something that you can really just kind of accomplish as you're doing the other missions. And same thing with your hero challenges. Do your hero, like, pay attention to your hero challenges and try to hit them too, because you'll get additional XP, plus you'll get units, you'll get fragments, you'll get even the market currency, what are they called? Tokens, I think? Plus you'll unlock emotes, you'll unlock takedowns, you'll unlock nameplates. So it's actually worth it to do the hero challenges too, just for additional like cosmetic content and rewards that you can make use of in the game. Come on, tactical awareness. I'm trying to see if there are any other... Is that all the side objectives? Okay, cool. On to the main mission.
Avengers! We figured you'd be doing Hill's dirty work.
Taskmaster's mercenaries.
What are they doing here?
Protecting the base, in
Get rid of them.
Ah! Jerk.
Now you've got it.
They've got backup. We'll keep them busy.
Ow.
Three remain.
Finish the ball! Now!
All clear.
All hostiles
Ooh, got
accounted
him.
for. Base secure. Nice work, everyone. Secure the perimeter. Look out for any stragglers. Thank you, Avengers. With this, we stand a fighting chance, finally. We're back, Fury. Thanks again. AIM will be back, but we'll be ready for them. I'm not sure how Taskmaster is involved in all this yet. He doesn't do anything for free. I've got some digging to do. I'll be in touch. Until then, job well done.
Alright, let's take a look at gear here. Oh, and I can finally do the gear upgrade system, so ooh, I can upgrade that to 127. So, gear upgrade system changed in like an update or two previous, the previous like couple updates ago. So basically, now you have to wait until the gear to upgrade has to be level 100 or higher, and has to be epic or legendary. So basically, you're looking for either a purple or a gold with stats that you like and perks that you like. And then the way you upgrade them is you have to have a piece of gear that is also epic or legendary, and that is of a higher level than what you have, what you're trying to equip. Like basically, you're boosting it to the level of the item that you're consuming, and then it also has a cost of fragments and upgrade modules. So let me just look here. Don't worry, I'm not worried about the stats on that. Don't really care about the stats on that. That doesn't... well, I mean, I guess I could upgrade from this to that, but don't like that. Don't care for that. Don't care for that. Okay, so let's say I want to upgrade this 125, right? To get any kind of an upgrade, obviously, it has to go up in power from 125 to something above 125. The nice thing is I actually have a 127 here, okay? Now, if I want to upgrade this, you'll see down at the very bottom of the stats window, there's an upgrade gear option. And sorry, got distracted by the bot that just came into chat. Let's see. Let's report you as reported and removed. All right. So, anyways, so what was I saying? Oh, so if I want to upgrade, I hit the upgrade gear, which on PlayStation 4 is the R2. I'm assuming it'd be the same thing on PS5. Now, when you go to upgrade it, it will show you what gear is available to consume for the upgrade. Now, keeping in mind what I'm trying to upgrade to, it depends on what the power level really is the main thing. So basically the idea is I like this piece of gear because I like the stats that it boosts, the proficiency and the resilience, and I like the perks. Now this I'm keeping it more for the perks than anything else. Usually I like to boost might because I do a lot of melee fighting. So might is your melee stat. It's like your strength basically in general RPG speak. But until I find something that has good perks that I like this, and has you know, a good boost to might, I'm gonna stick with this mainly for the perks because I like the Brooklyn Brawler Bulwark perk and I like the Block Breaker perk. The Cryo, whatever, but the others I like. So I want to boost the power level on this. Obviously, I want to boost it to the max that I can, which is going to be using this 127 Epic. Now, see, the Epic here has a might boost, but I don't care about the Faultless Empowerment or the Dauntless Beacon, and Cryo Accelerators means nothing to me. The Heavyweight Spark, yeah, see, no. So, alright, so, in order to upgrade this, once you've selected the upgrade option, then basically you hover over what you're going to consume, and then it will tell you, you know, obviously it says down at the bottom of the stat window on the item that you're going to consume, it says R2 to consume for upgrade. Now pay attention also to the fact that it's going to eat the item as well as the cost there, which is 250 fragments and 25 upgrade modules. And if you want to know what you have for each of those, you look in the upper right of your display here, and you'll see I've been at this for a while, so I've got 53,323 fragments and 1,892 upgrade modules. So all I'm going to do is hold R2. It will consume the 127 Epic gear, boosting the power level up on the inserts that I had already to 127. And also it gave a boost to the stats. If you notice, the proficiency and resilience both went up as well. Now, the reason that the other item available to consume went away is because it is no longer of a higher power level than the gear that I have selected to upgrade. So there's nothing there that I could, like if I had upgraded this to 126 off of that 126 piece of gear, the 127 would still be showing in this window. But there's no point to go 126 and then 127. That's just going to be an additional resource cost, and it's going to get you to the same place. Now that I've consumed the only item that, now that I've consumed the highest upgrade that I can do, basically, see how these have the flashing arrows here? That means I could upgrade those items if I wanted to. And basically what I would do is I would equip this. Like if I liked the stats on this and the perks and I wanted to upgrade it, I could equip this, and then you see the upgrade option is available. I could upgrade this off of the 127 from this if I really wanted to do that. But obviously I'm not gonna, because I don't want the stats off the gear. So once you hit power level 100 with your gear, then you can start keeping gear that you like the stats and perks off of and just upgrading it based off the others. Really nice upgrade option. The previous upgrade, or the previous gear system, was less versatile because for one, you had like 4 or 5 different kinds of um, upgrade currency, basically, like components, upgrade components. And then you could only boost a piece of gear, like the max you could boost a piece of gear was 10 power levels. And then once it got to that 10 power level boost, you couldn't go any further beyond that. So if you wanted to, like, if you got a piece of gear that was like 80 something, and you were getting into the gear range of like power level 120, then once you boosted that 80 something up, like as far, like, I guess you could get it into the 90s. That was it. That was the ceiling for that piece of gear. And then you basically were stuck looking for another piece of gear that, had the stats that met where you were, but with similar perks. So it was really just kind of a loot hunt. But now, I really like the new system. Plus, only having fragments and upgrade modules just simplifies it all the way around. It's really nice. And then you're only going to be looking to upgrade epic and legendary gear anyway. So waiting until the level 100 gear, level is not, like, it feels a little limiting at first when you're in the lower levels, but honestly, it's not that bad. Getting to that level 100, power level 100 gear. Oh, 132. Okay, so let me look at these legendaries. What do I have? Okay, compare. Am I getting popular enough that I'm getting these weird bots to jump on my streams now? I'm in like uncharted territory here. Report. Spam. Get lost. This is new territory for me as a streamer. I've never been, like, streaming something popular enough to have bots jump in, at least not during the stream. Okay, so compare L3 to compare on. Okay, so target empowerment, PIM accelerator. Grants. Okay, so the biggest thing that I have for my shield right now is the might. The other aspects are okay, but they're not. Targeted spark, heroic charge. That's nice. PIM accelerator. That's the same. Increased damage and power. Now, see, that's actually but I lose the might if I go with that one. That's the bummer. What about this one? Ooh, 3 stat boost plus might. Adaptive weak point attacks grant an invulnerability buff. Okay, I like that. Gamma accelerator. Chance defeating enemies. Weak points grant. So that's... Oh, but the intrinsic burst is not that big a deal. Gamma's cool. Like the invulnerability buff. That's pretty neat. I think I'm going to go with this. So I'm going to go with this legendary. But then I'm going to upgrade it using... I really wish... Wait, what does this have? That's Cosmic Self. Defender's Charge. Yeah, no. No, yeah. That's cool that it adds cosmic damage as well as gamma damage and has the Defender's Charge thing, but... Receive 5 blocks. Yeah, see, I'm not really worried about that either. But I like the stat boost off of the legendary that I have equipped. So I'm gonna consume this. Look at that. Ooh, 1,000 fragments and 100 upgrade modules. That's rough. But that's okay. See, now I've got a nice shield, and then I can just consume those for the fragments and upgrade modules. So if you look on the right, you'll see I got 180 fragments and 20 upgrade modules from consuming those other 2 pieces of gear. Or from recycling, I guess it is. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Dismantling. That's what it is, dismantling. Okay, now let's look at the stats on some of these and compare. Nimble Empowerment. So the Courageous Inspiration was what I liked about this. And then the Defiant Protection. So I like those perks. Plus the Might increase. Ooh, but this has another triple perk. My might goes down by 8 points, which is 4%. Let's look at the others here. Now see, with that, if I consume the 129, then that should bring my might up to where it needs to be. Nimble perk. Ooh, Perfect Evade grants charge burst. That's useful. Reviving a teammate. That's got some good stuff. Ugh, that might, like, drop is sucky. Let's see. This... I'm trying to think. Because the thing is, like, look at the boost, especially the Valor increase. Look at that. Or the Valor increase and the Precision increase. Like, that's crazy good. That might be worth equipping that for, and then consuming the 129. Let's do it that way. And then upgrade this. Oh yeah, and I just got a trophy because I've got all legendary gear equipped now. Consume that for the upgrade. And let's see. Now see, my old piece of gear still has... That's weird. I wonder why it's saying my might, because it's the same exact might stat. That's kind of strange. Oh, probably because the proficiency. That's probably what it is. But that's cool. Last but not least, the crown. Alright. Compare. Now see, I love the Brooklyn Brawler Blitz from my current one, and the Rampage Spark, and the Ultimate Heroic Charge. Those are going to be really hard perks to beat for any piece of gear. Aerial Blessing, Rampage, yeah, no. So I'm going to upgrade this, consume the 127. And dismantle that. I did dismantle the other chest pieces, right? Yeah. There we go. So I got all legendary gear equipped now. And Cap's overall power level is 120. Have I done... I think I invested his champion point from last time I leveled up, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Still a little ways away from his next champion level. Okay, let's see. 108. Let's see. Gamma resistance. The bummer is you can't upgrade ISOs unless... I think they have to be the same color, and then the same rules apply. It has to be epic or legendary in order to be able to be consumed for upgrades. So that's the other bummer. Cryo resistance, heroic assistance, heroic assault. What is this? So this is... See, the bummer is I'll be losing my lightweight impulse, which is 50% increased stun damage, which is really nice. But this also has... And this is heroic assistance as well. See, the power level increase off of this, plus the might increase, is too good to not do. So I'm going to have to just say goodbye to that. And then my other ISO... So that's an ultimate heroic. I don't think I have another ultimate heroic that is... It's got a 7% ultimate heroic charge rate increase, which is nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and equip that, though. Not epic. Neither was that, though, so... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and consume the rest of these, because none of them are epic anyway. Get some fragments. And there we go. Let's check our objectives to see what I got. Shield protocols. Okay, I got that. Okay, and then I got the secrets within is the next one. Which that I'm going to have to do another time because I believe my girlfriend is about ready for the escape room thing we were planning on doing, and then I've got plans for the rest of the afternoon for New Year's. So yeah, that'll be it for this stream. Definitely appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. Thank you for joining me, Zeno, and again, I apologize if I butcher your name, but Dadine? I'm gonna assume it's Dadine, or... Again, yeah, sorry if I'm getting it wrong, but I'm trying. But thank you guys for joining me today. And anybody that watches this as well after the fact, thank you very much for checking out the video, checking out the channel. Just do this as fun, as a hobby, but if you guys want to, give a like and subscribe and etc., then feel free. And I enjoy you guys coming along for each of these geeky adventures I go on. I hope you guys have an awesome New Year's Eve and have a fantastic and happy New Year. Catch you guys on the flip side. Bye for now.